Hey there, welcome back to the channel where we dive into the world of anime. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Today we're embarking on a journey through the most overpowered, jaw-dropping, and utterly ridiculous isekai anime out there. That's right, we're counting down the top 10 isekai anime where the main character is so OP it's almost unfair. On number 10, we have Brave Story. We are starting off our list with Brave Story. Our protagonist, young Wataru Matani's life changes when he steps into a magical world to change his fate. Along the way, he gains incredible powers and faces numerous challenges. It's a classic tale of adventure, growth, and becoming overpowered in the best way possible. Wataru's journey is filled with trials, allies, and enemies, each contributing to his growth as a character. The fantasy world is richly detailed, and the animation brings it to life beautifully. Brave Story is a timeless isekai that combines heart, courage, and epic fantasy, making it a must-see if you are an adventure fan. Next up on number 9, we have My Isekai Life. Yuji Sano is overworked and underappreciated until he's summoned to another world. There, he becomes a powerful sage with a knack for taming slimes. Who knew slimes could be so cool? With his op abilities and adorable slime companions, Yuji's adventures are a delightful mix of humor, action, and sheer overpowered awesomeness. Yuji's life takes a complete 180 as he navigates through this new world, utilizing his vast magical knowledge and his army of loyal slimes. Each slime has its own personality and abilities, making them a formidable team. Yuji's journey from a corporate drone to a revered sage is both hilarious and inspiring. Overall, it's a must-watch anime, a feel-good anime that also delivers on the action front, making it a top pick for any isekai fan. On number 8, we have I'm a Spider, So What? Ever wondered what it's like to be reincarnated as a lowly spider? Well, our protagonist does exactly that and works her way up to become insanely powerful. This spider's journey from a dungeon critter to an op force of nature is nothing short of epic. The protagonist's witty inner monologues and her clever strategies to survive in a dangerous world are incredibly entertaining. The dual storyline, showing both her journey and the human characters, adds depth and variety to the narrative. With its unique perspective, thrilling battles, and a protagonist who's as witty as she is deadly, this anime is a must-watch. The animation is crisp, the character designs are unique, and the storyline is both funny and gripping. Don't want to watch a spider protagonist anime? No worries, we still got 7 more to go. So on number 7, we have The Executioner
and Her Way of Life.
Here, our heroine Menu is tasked with eliminating otherworlders. Sounds intense. It is. But when she meets Akari, an immortal girl, things get complicated. Menu is an overpowered executioner with a complex mission and a moral dilemma. Menu's struggle with her duty versus her growing bond with Akari adds depth to the story. The action scenes are intense and the emotional stakes are high, making for a gripping narrative. This anime dives deep into themes of morality, duty, and the true cost of power, all while keeping you hooked with intense action and drama. The animation is stunning, especially during the fight sequences, and the character development is profound and engaging. Next up on number 6, we have Tsukimichi Moonlit Fantasy. Poor Makoto Misumi gets summoned to another world, but he's rejected by the goddess for being ugly harsh, right? Instead of sulking, he becomes insanely powerful and builds his own community of unique and loyal followers. Makoto's journey is filled with humor, adventure, and intense battles. His interactions with various creatures and his ability to negotiate and build alliances make for a captivating storyline. The animation is vibrant, the world building is immersive, and the character dynamics are both funny and touching. It's an adventure you won't forget. Halfway on the list, and on number 5, we have Isekai Ojisan, where an uncle wakes up from a 17-year coma speaking an alien language. Turns out, he's been in another world all this time. With his nephew, he shares hilarious stories and showcases his crazy overpowered magic. It's like listening to your quirky uncle's tall tales but with actual magical proof. It's more of a reverse isekai where a character is back from the isekai world into the real world. That creates absolutely hilarious moments. The uncle's antics and his interactions with modern technology are laugh-out-loud funny. His op abilities, combined with his lack of understanding of the current world, create a unique blend of humor and fantasy. It keeps you entertained and wanting more. Characters are incredibly relatable and the humor is fresh and engaging. It's a trip down memory lane with a magical twist. On number 4, we have Reincarnated as a Sword. Imagine being reborn not as a hero, but as a sword. Yep, that's our protagonist's fate. But don't worry, he's not just any sword. He's an magical sword wielded by a fierce cat girl named Fran. Together, they slice through enemies and embark on epic adventures. The sword, which Fran affectionately names Teacher, is packed with powerful abilities and magic. Fran's determination to become stronger and her bond with Teacher is both heartwarming and exhilarating. We have seen the Spider-Man C before, and now we have a Swordman C. It's already pretty wild, isn't it? You'll be amazed by the fresh take on the Isekai genre. The animation during the fight scenes is very intriguing, and this animation will leave you with an AW, so definitely a must-watch. Now we are getting close to number 1, but before that, on number 3 we have Eminence of Shadow. Ever dreamed of being a mastermind behind the scenes? Well, C.D. Gugino has, and when he's reborn in a magical world, he gets his chance. He creates a secret organization, Shadow Garden, to fight an imaginary cult. Plot twist: the cult is real. Seed is hilariously oblivious to his own power, but that just makes his over-the-top actions even more entertaining. Seed's overpowered nature is coupled with his absolute cluelessness, making for some truly hilarious moments. The show expertly balances comedy with action, as Seed and his followers take down enemies with style and flair. This anime is like getting isekai'd into a world as the Batman. The MC does feel like a wannabe Batman, but that only makes the show more better and entertaining. You're in for a treat with this anime. It's a perfect blend of comedy, action, and OP-EMC. So our runner-up anime is The Rise of the Shield Hero. Now Fumi Iwatani is summoned to another world as one of the 4 cardinal heroes. Sounds great, except he's the shield hero, and nobody likes the shield hero. Where other heroes gets attacking weapons like sword, arrow, and spear, gets a goddamn shield. And as if this wasn't enough, he is betrayed and framed into a false case and exiled. But what does he do? He gets up, dusts off his shield, and becomes one of the most overpowered characters in the land. Talk about a glow-up. Naofumi's journey from zero to hero is filled with intense battles and emotional growth. He forms a party with Raftalia, a demi-human girl, and Philo, a bird-like creature who both have their own unique abilities. Together, they face off against waves of monsters and uncover the mysteries of this new world. You'll be hooked on the action, emotional moments, and a redemption arc that'll have you cheering for Naofumi all the way. It has an absolute goated Season 1, even though Season 2 may disappoint you, but overall it's a perfect treat for isekai lovers. Now our number 1 anime is Overlord. Imagine being stuck in a video game as your all-powerful character. Sounds like a dream, right? Well, not if you're Momonga, or should I say Ian Zulgown, who's trapped in the game Yggdrasil after it shuts down. Now, he's the overlord of a massive guild and its NPCs who suddenly become sentient. Talk about a power trip. Ians is not just any overlord, he's the most powerful character in the game, with access to all sorts of magical abilities and resources. What makes Overlord stand out is its dark and intricate plot. Watching Ainz navigate his new reality while being insanely OP is a thrilling ride. Plus, who doesn't love a good skeleton protagonist? You're gonna love the epic battles, intricate strategies, and a dark yet fascinating plot. The animation is top-notch, especially during the intense fight scenes. The characters are well-developed, each with their unique quirks and backstories. Trust me, you don't want to miss this one. It's an all-time best isekai with an OP-EMC. So they were our top 10 isekai anime where the main character is an overpowered legend. Whether you're looking for epic battles, heartfelt stories, or just a good laugh, these anime have got you covered. Did your favorite make the list? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe.